A yogi saying, depend on the cosmic energy as a beloved depends on the fragrance of a lover. It's 5:30 in the morning, doing sadhana practice, and I want to talk about the disciplines of having a yogic practice. And this is the time of the day, 2.5 hours or so before sunrise. This is the nectar time. This is the sattvic time. This is when the veils are thin. So the technologies of the biorhythms of the planet are most potent for our healing, for our advancement. And so at first, waking up 3:33 in the morning sounds awful, but when we become dependent on this nectar, this vitality, you want to be disciplined. You crave it. It is something that fills your whole being in ways that, an earthly lover could only mimic, could only mirror. The nectar is sincere. It is this visceral expansion. The subconscious mind lays in the body, and it is dormant, holding on to, whatever it is that we hold on to. And so coming into this expansive morning time, and it's expansive because it's so still, it's so peaceful. You really have to face yourself, and especially in the morning, doing a practice alone too, there's nothing but you and the divine. So many mornings I've had my most psychedelic experiences because there is so much unification. There's such a sense of not being alone, even though you're alone in the dark, chanting your mantras or doing your breath of fire. There is a feeling that just can't be described. It has to be experienced. And the discipline of yoga is something that I feel is often lost, in the West at least, where it's the discipline of the soul. It's the quest for sovereignty, for understanding the Atman, the electricity, the void that we're all from. We want to reach liberation. We want for this physical body not to be a hell, for it to not be what chains us. And so it's so important, even if it's 2 minutes a day, to have a discipline, have the intention of purification, of settling the bones, settling into the breath, and knowing that that practice is developing your sense to connect to the divine. Once we connect to the body, you will understand the mechanisms of the universe. Once we understand the feeling, the sensory experience, that is the portal to the neutral space. The neutral space where the mind is clear. We're not being pulled by all of our distractions. We can sit in the stillness. We can sit in the nectar. But God is the beloved. And so the beloved wants to be experienced, witnessed, appreciated. So if this means anything, just to try your yoga for 2 minutes, because eventually it turns into wanting to test your mind and your body to feel that soul essence. And then you end up like a crazy person that wakes up really early to try yoga. Bless this space. Thank you, Aya. Grand Rising.